What's up, humans? Ken here. Just kind of want to talk about the day I had yesterday. Um, just to kind of, like I said, just to talk. That's kind of what I'm supposed to. Always getting sidetracked. Anyway, yesterday I had to go and I had some business somewhere. Not gonna state where, but I had business. So I asked Rex, could I come over and hang out at his house until the place opened up? And he said, yeah, sure, and everything. So, we hung out for a little bit, not too long, just because, the place only was going to open up in like an hour and a half anyway. And so anyway, after I leave his house to go to the place, well, when I get to the place, I didn't even realize that on Tuesdays, it didn't open until 11:30. I was like, oh, what the hell? So, and then Rex also had to go to work yesterday. So I couldn't just go back to his house and wait. So I'm like, I'm not trying to drive all the way home and then drive all the way back up here just to get this stupid thing. So what I did was I stayed out, near where the place was. And there was a Bob Evans. And, I was trying to figure out some things to do to bide my time. So I saw a Bob Evans. I said, well, I'm about to go in there. And anybody who knows me know, man, Chateau don't go nowhere, especially nowhere to be eating and with people and stuff. But I figured, yo, man, it's, what was it, like 9 in the morning? I said, man, it can't be that many people in. So I went in, and sure enough, there was not that many people at all. So I go in, and dude comes up. He's like, hey, how many? I said, table for one. And he was like, yeah, you can sit at the counter right here. I said, no, can I sit back there? It was like all the way in the back in this private section where nobody was. He said, yeah. So we go back there and I sit down and everything. And so I go there. He walks away, gives me the menus, and I start to take off my jacket and everything. And and then I look over because I can just sense some fucking human staring at me. And I look over and I see the two ladies that are like behind like the little this like counter thing. If you know, it's just a high counter. So they like looking over as I took my jacket off, and they're like looking over there, and I see them like talking to each other real quick. And what happened was when I took my jacket off, I still had my security uniform on. So, and it looks like a cop's uniform. And I said they probably think, and I'm thinking to myself, they probably think I'm a cop. And so I took it off, I unbuttoned my shirt, sat down. And then the lady comes over and she's like, can I start you off with anything? Coffee, orange juice? I said, orange juice, please. And when she goes to write on her pad, she looks down, but she glances over at my arm to see what the badge says. And I was tempted to say, no, I'm not a cop, just a security guard. But I didn't, though. But I knew that's why she looked. And then she walked away. I said, she probably going to go back and tell her, I was just a security guard. He ain't shit. I said, it was just so funny, like the look, like you should have just seen them, like the way they was all like kind of I don't know if gossiping is the word, but you could just tell, like if you've ever seen somebody talking about something, and I said I already knew. I said they swear I'm a cop because that's what the uniform looks like, and so it was just real funny. And so I sat in there and I ate, man. I was sitting there for a while until I was reading my book, The Book of Five Rings by Musashi Miyamoto. I'd suggest it, but it might not be for everyone. But I only read 2 books in life, and that's The Art of War and The Book of Five Rings. I tried Machiavelli's book. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna love it. Just meh. But so anyway, I sat there and bided my time for 52 minutes. It was 9:52 when I came out. I said, okay, I'm about to go hit this Kmart over here, because it was like in the same area as the Bob Evans, and I was in there for a while. So I went in there and I was just kind of searching around, and I knew I wanted some things. So I grabbed me some 20-pound weights because I always wanted 20-pound weights. I have 10s. Crow let me borrow his 15s, and I have 25s. And then there was times when the 15s was too light, but the 25s was too heavy when I was doing workout. I said, man, I need 20. But I could never find 220s, or they were always too much. So in that Kmart, it had the price for the 20 was 17 dollars and something cents, and you get half off on the other dumbbell of the same weight. So I'm looking, I grabbed the 20, I'm looking through all the things like 25s, 10s, and I'm like, where the hell are the other 20? I said, what kind of idiot leaves one set of a dumbbell? Like, I don't say a set would be 2. I mean, one half of a set of dumbbells. What the I'm like, oh my god, I put the damn thing down, and then I turn around and I see I see this like one of those other dumbbell sets where you can like adjust it to weigh a certain amount. If you know what I'm talking, you might know what I'm talking about. But and it was like 25 pounds, like 25 pounds. My ass, man. This joint, they was each 12.5 pounds each. Like one was 12.5, other one was 12.5, and you adjust them so they could. It was retarded. They didn't weigh 25 pounds each. You get what I'm saying? Like one didn't, both of them didn't weigh 25 pounds each. It was like a collective effort. And I was like, this is dumb as shit. And right next to that shit was that other 20-pound dumbbell. I was like, good shit. Grabbed both of them drones, and then and I kind of looked around at the other equipment and everything, and they didn't really have anything I wanted. I did see some pads and stuff, like some hitting mitts, and I was kind of thinking about grabbing that because I already got gloves, like kickboxing gloves that me and Lubu and them had a long time ago. So I got those. I put them somewhere, and I was thinking about getting that for me and Crow, but Crow ass be bullshitting, man. He be trying to blame everything on he gotta go to work, man. I'm trying to tell you, sometimes he don't gotta go, and he just don't be answering the fucking phone. Well, we'll see, because I called his ass tonight, and he shouldn't have to work tomorrow, or technically today. So I said, yeah, man, leave me a message on PlayStation. I even called Lubu and asked him to do the same, like to call, if he talks to him tonight, well, last night. We'll see, but I've been trying to do my training thing. I got home late as hell anyway. So, anyway, so I do that, and then I grabbed me some. I started looking around. I said, well, I could use some. I wanted to get a set of workout clothes, and I wanted to get some new T-shirts and boxers. So I went ahead and did that, and got a pretty cool like Everlast thing. I got a pretty cool Everlast hoodie, and then some. Well, it's actually no, it's not. It's called a Protege. It says Protege on the hoodie, and the pants I got were Everlast, and just kind of chilled out there, and that got me to, what time was it? About 10:52, I think it was. And then I'm like, man, well, Hyde needs some new windshield wipers. Hyde is my car, and yes, he is a guy because I see him as my brother, not my lover. To each his own. You want to see your car as your girl, then that's fine. That's your business. But I see mine as my brother. But anyway, Hyde needed some new windshield wipers. So I went and fucking Pep Boys and got those, and then I couldn't get the damn things on. I'm like, man, I must be an idiot because I remember these things being easier on other cars. So eventually I went around to the service area and got somebody to help me, and he struggled. He cut himself on it and everything. I was like, that's right, Hyde, get him. And so he fixed that. Then I go down there. Of course, the fucking place had people in there that I was going, but it wasn't too many because they got a control type thing down there. So you got to have an appointment for doing most things. I could just show up, though, for what I was getting. And, yeah, man, then I come home, man, and tell me why, overnight, and this happened after I left, so I cannot be blamed, but I walk into the house, and I start putting my stuff down, and I see on the floor, I see all these, bunch of white chip-looking things, like paper or something, and I'm like, man, the dog done chewed something up again, freaking idiot, and then I start to look up, and in the fish tank, I see water. I was like, what the hell? Then I look up a little bit more, and there's like all these like bubbles on the wall in the paint. I was like, what the look up, and we missing like 4 tiles, and clearly there was an overflow in the bathroom, and a whole bunch of water came through the floor and just like soaked these tiles and just like crashed them. Man, oh man, I called my foster mom. I said, yo, don't blame me. It ain't my fault. I wasn't nowhere near the house. It was not like that when I left. I'm like, what the hell? Because I didn't get home till damn near 12:30. And that was just nuts, man. I was like, what the hell? And I'm mad, too, because I didn't even work out. Because, one, my arm was hurting. It might have been hurting because when I was trying to do squats, I was trying to hold the weight on my back. But, like, the way my arms were, like, I just could not hold the weight comfortably. I liked it when I was at Cruise, and I put the weight vest on and then do squats. I liked it better like that. Having to try to hold the barbell and stuff over your head that's too much. I mean, I could do it with the dumbbells too, but it just feels weird. And I did some deadlifts with the barbell, but I don't know. I'd rather just put the weight vest on and do the damn squats. But yeah, I plan on working out today. I'm tired as hell because I didn't even get to go to sleep till like 3 p.m. And I had to wake up at freaking, what was it? I woke up at 8:30 and everything to get ready for work. So I don't know if I'm going to work out as soon as I get home or if I'm going to take a nap and then wake up and work out. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about my day, man. And I mean, to those who know me, yo, big ups to me because I only got, I think, anxious like 2 times. And it only lasted for a few seconds. But for the most part, man. Oh yeah, and if you want to know what I had for breakfast, I had a stack of pancakes. So it was 3 pancakes. I had scrambled eggs, some hash browns, and two sausage patties and 3 pieces of bacon. And I was trying to get some scrapple, but they didn't serve scrapple there. I was like, gay. but yeah, man, I fucked that shit up, man. It was good too. I mean, I took my time, but it was good. And I was definitely full, like just for the rest of the time. But yeah, anyway, just kind of want to talk about that. I was pretty proud of myself for not being, anxious like I usually am around people. I mean, it was also early, so it wasn't many people. And in the Kmart are in the well, not Pet Boys, but the Bob Evans. So I mean, I still feel proud of myself, man. You gotta be proud of the small victories. And of course, I was still, in uniform, so I was more conservative and stuff. But if I was in my sweatpants and t-shirt, would that have been different? I don't know. But just a little update for me. Just saying, proud of myself. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. Not sure. I know I haven't made videos in a couple days, but like I said, it's not on a set schedule. Nobody's really watching them, so it doesn't really matter. But all right, man. Catch you guys later. Ken out.